You're locked in to the hottest station on the planet.
Good morning and welcome to the show. I'm Amber Can.
And I'm Kerry Roberts.
And this is your number one source for the latest news stories and music on RAN Radio. It's 12th May 2015 and this is the 5 o'clock news. The main story now is technology really changing the way teenagers interact with people and how their social life is affected by this. We have more on this story in just a moment. Riyadh charged in the murder of 2 cops gunned down during Mississippi traffic stop. Police probe launched after the body was found in a suitcase in a London canal. Thousands turn out for the funeral of Ahaido, police sergeant who was shot in the head and had his car stolen. Ant and Dec can do a rare night out with their better halves at the TV BAFTA Awards 2015 before scooping 2 of the top prizes. And X Factor judge Lou Walsh has finally got the sack after working on the show for 11 years. In the past 20 years, the internet has blown up massively, which has had some positive and negative effects on people, including teenagers. There have been recent studies into the effects of modern technology on teenagers in the 21st century. Studies suggest that technology is holding teenagers back from seeing the real world and gaining experience into how to live properly, also making them incapable of being able to hold down a proper job and sustainable lifestyle for the future. There also has been an increase in cyberbullying, resulting in 50,000 suicides of young people in the past 5 years alone. What can be done to stop this? Is technology making the unsociable and incapable? Or is it all too over the top and insufficient to judge how a teenager will behave later on in life? We caught up with 13-year-old Gloria to hear about her personal story on cyberbullying and what she believes can help stop this. Hello, so for a young person, you must go on the internet quite a few times a week.
Yes, I do. I usually go on about it every day, or whenever I'm bored. Yeah. I like to go on my social networking sites and check my updates. And yeah, I usually go whenever I can. I really enjoy going on the internet, and I do think I've become right reliant on it. I go on it quite a lot, so yeah.
So what do you use the internet for?
I use the internet for all my social networking sites, and like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and like Snapchat and things like that. And I also use it for research, for schoolwork, and I use the internet for anything. You really can use the internet for everything. You can find anything out.
What do you do after this happened? I mean, do you approach a parent or a teacher, or?
I actually don't. It's a bit of an embarrassing thing to go to a teacher and talk about it, and I think it happens so much that people my age just tend to ignore it because we're almost used to it, which is bad because we should be trying to stop this from happening and possibly contacting people to try to stop it from happening again. But no, I usually just keep quiet about it because it isn't really something I like to talk about, and I've never been affected too badly, so.
Do you reply to messages that you have received that have been of a not very nice nature? Have you replied to the messages or on the internet, or?
No, I actually try to ignore them because I think it's better if you don't talk about it because it'll probably prevent them from messaging you. And it's not good to get into an argument on the internet because you're hiding from behind a screen and you can say whatever, and you might say something just as bad and they might feel like they've been bullied too, so it could work both ways round. And I just think it's better to prevent these things from happening again by not responding to it.
Did you confront the bully?
I didn't confront the bully. I think I just preferred to stay silent about it because but I think it is a good thing if you do confront them and say, why did you send me those messages, because it's not good, and I think it's bad that we should accept that this happens, and it's better to call them out and ask them why they did it, so they know that it makes you feel bad about it, and trying to sort of get rid of all the negativity online.
But surely staying silent is worse than not telling anyone.
Well, I think that's just how I deal with it. I just prefer not to say anything because I don't really like confrontation, but I do think that it's probably the better thing to do. If I agree that probably it's worse than not telling anyone.
Do you think that technology has damaged people?
I think that in a sense, yeah, it has damaged people because we've become overly reliant on it. We use it every day to get around, to navigate, to message people. When years ago, before they had all these technology, people could navigate by using maps, and probably young people are brought up with being able to search things on their phone and find out about it without using common sense or actually being educated on how to use it. But I do think that the internet and technology is generally very useful because it also educates you as well, because I use it all throughout school because it helps me with my work, and it is useful, I'd say.
How do you feel when you're on the internet? I mean, do you feel safe?
I think when I'm on the internet, I don't particularly feel safe, especially on social networking sites, because you always have the worry that anyone could be looking at you. But I do make sure my privacy settings are quite private, so that not everyone can look at my account and stuff. But yeah, I don't feel particularly safe, but I do enjoy going on using the internet because I like to see what other people are doing. I like to check what my friends are doing. I like to find out things, and it's a good way to express yourself as well, I think.
Okay, thank you very much, Nelly from Ireland.
I also had the privilege of having a chat with 17-year-old Bradley Roberts to hear about his views and opinions on technology and why he doesn't see it as a massive problem. Hi Brad, welcome. So 95% of teenagers have said that they use the internet every day. Would you agree with this? How often do you use the internet in a week?
Yeah. I don't know, most every day.
And what do you use it for?
Just random stuff.
Well, said that 81% use social networking sites, 76 of those use Facebook, and 24 use Twitter. Do you use any of them, or do you use it for something else?
I use all of them.
Okay, so do you use the internet for anything else, like Xbox or...
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Xbox.
Okay. Is there anything else that you use the internet for?
Google.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that it?
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. Okay. What do you think the pros and cons are about the effects of the internet and technology on teenagers?
Yeah, it's alright.
What do you think the pros and cons are?
Well, it's good.
Why is it good?
Use it for like revision and stuff.
Is that what you use it for?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the cons?
Some people don't have a life. Yeah.
Why do you think they don't have a life?
Because they just spend all the time on that, you know what I mean? And socialising.
Why do you think they spend so much time on the internet rather than going out and socialising?
Because it's there.
Because it's there. Mm-hmm. So if it wasn't there, obviously they would be doing something different, wouldn't they? Yeah, but there's also a lot of other things that are there, that are outside, you know?
Oh yeah.
Well, there's like parks, there's like music gigs, there's a whole world out there that they could be seeing, but instead they choose to spend their time on the internet. Why do you think they do this?
Because they can get all that on their phone or whatever.
They can get what on their phone?
Like music and
They
stuff.
can't get a park on their phone.
They can.
They can't.
Yeah, they can get a picture.
Yeah, but they can't actually go into
Well, no,
it.
obviously not.
Right then. So
But I'm saying
why,
they can get music and stuff.
you know what? Yeah, but why do you think they would choose the internet
I
over
don't know.
this?
That's personal opinion. That's them.
Okay. Do you think the internet is distracting to your experience outside of the tech world?
Depends how adventurous you are.
What is it about technology that you like? What is it makes you go, oh, I need to be playing FIFA now, or I should probably check Facebook or Instagram?
Just because it's there.
Well, would you like to expand?
Oh no, it's just there, isn't it? Like, so yeah, yeah.
Why don't you ever think, oh, I might go out to the park or play a bit of football?
What, by myself? That's fun.
Or I might, see if one of my mates wants to come out.
Because no point.
Why? Why isn't there no point?
Because they got work and stuff, and they're probably.
Yeah, but if they haven't got work.
Well, if they haven't got work, then they would.
Do you believe technology is making kids and teenagers lazy?
I don't know. It just depends. Certain people, yeah. Some people, no.
What type of kids does it make lazy then?
The lazy ones.
Well, you said certain kids, yes, certain no.
Well, yeah. Well, certain people that like can't really afford that much technology were like outgoing and stuff. But then some people that do have it are outgoing as well. But then most of them just aren't.
Aren't what?
Going out and stuff.
Why do you think that is?
Because they got technology and they just just watch movies and stuff.
Do you think they think that there's more of a life on the internet, more they can do and see than being outside?
I don't know, they probably just like to just stay at home and watch movies.
What would your preferences be?
A mixture of everything.
Really?
Yeah.
So how often do you go out?
Every day?
Out of college?
Sometimes, quite a few days.
Where do you go?
Well, sometimes I'll chill in the garden. Sometimes I'll go to I got rugby matches at the weekends, that's going out. So, and then sometimes just go out with the family.
And where do you go with the family?
Loads of random places, there's no set place.
Such as? For example, where was the last place you went?
Cinema, I think.
What did you see?
Film.
Did you prefer that experience being out with your family than on the Xbox?
Yeah.
And why is that?
Just something different, innit? Just guess you're out the house, something to do.
So would you prefer to be out the house than stuck inside on your Xbox or the internet?
Yeah. Would you ask me this?
Now for the weather.
Tomorrow we should expect sunshine with the highs of 20 degrees. The rest of the week is looking pretty mixed with the rain on the way towards the end of the week. Back to you in the studio. That's all for the weather. That's all for now. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. So make sure you tune in to hear the latest from Amber Can and Kay Roberts. Bye!